Hi, this is Zach with HVACdirect.com, and today we're going to talk about weird noises. Not just any noises, noises that your furnace or air conditioner are making. Back when I was working in the field, this would be a common question I would get. Often over the phone, I would have a customer call me up and say, hey, my system is making this noise or that noise. Is this normal or a concern? And the first thing I'm going to say is it is really hard to diagnose noises over the phone. The most important thing you can do is get a licensed service technician to come out to your home and take a look. But that doesn't mean there aren't a few things you can look for or do to try to help out. One of the most important things you can do before your technician shows up is to try to either record the noise via sound or video. You know the old saying, hey, my car's making noise, I took it to the mechanic and they couldn't reproduce it? Well, the same thing happens with air conditioning and furnaces. So if you can get that sound recorded or on a video, it's going to help your technician out a lot when they show up. Because if it is an intermittent noise, they may struggle to diagnose it. Now, aside from simply recording the noise, there are a few simple things you can look for that may be the culprit. Of course, anything in your system that moves could make noises. If it's more of a scraping sound or a grinding sound, the first thing I would look for would be a motor. Now, I do need to caution you, of course, if you open up your system, it could be dangerous. So wait for your technician to come and they can do that for you. But if you hop outside, you can look at the outdoor motor or the fan and it should be spinning freely. That's something you can do easily without touching anything. Now, if you hear a rattling or a vibrating noise, that could be something like a loose screw, or that could be because something's out of balance. Once again, we do not recommend opening up the system. We recommend letting your technician do that. But you may be able to point them in the right direction if you notice a screw that looks loose or something that is rattling. Another common item that can cause noise in your system is the ductwork. Oftentimes when your system turns on or turns off, you may hear a loud popping noise. That could be the sheet metal actually expanding and contracting. When this happens, you normally have a static pressure issue. If that's the case, one simple thing you can check is for your filter. If it's dirty, that could be restricting airflow and that may be causing the popping noise. If your filter isn't dirty, it's best to have a technician come out so they can figure out if there are airflow problems. Overall, the most important thing, like I mentioned, would be to get that service technician out to come take a look, get a recording of the audio so they can know what noise you were referring to, and make sure that your system is turned off in the meantime. If it is making a weird noise, we don't want to keep running it and potentially damaging it. Overall, that would be our advice for, hey, what do you do when your system's making a weird noise? If you have any suggestions or recommendations that I didn't talk about, please feel free to leave a comment down below. Of course, also hit that subscribe button, make sure notifications are turned on, and we hope to see you next time.